With the Cadillac F1 team having officially confirmed their driver lineup for 2026, Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez are preparing for a highly anticipated return to the sport, with preseason testing kicking off in January next year. Cadillac will arrive on the grid as Formula One's 11th team, and let's be clear, joining the sport is no easy task. While they've assembled a strong lineup of experienced engineers, getting everyone to click from day one and produce a truly competitive car will be close to impossible, but that doesn't mean it can't be done. With brand new regulations shaking up the sport, anyone could stumble upon a breakthrough that the rest of the grid has missed, and Cadillac might just be the team to surprise us all. Still, the road ahead is long, and the preparations are intense. That's why Cadillac is taking to the track this weekend for the very first time. Today, I'm diving into Sergio Perez's big F1 return this weekend and breaking down Cadillac's preparations as they gear up for their debut season. So don't go anywhere. Cadillac has signed Grand Prix winners Sergio Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas to lead their charge when the team joins the Formula One grid in 2026. Backed by General Motors and led by former Marussia sporting director Graham Loden, the American squad will enter as the sport's 11th, and their strategy is clear: experience. With Perez and Bottas on multi-year deals, Cadillac boasts an impressive 27 Grand Prix starts and 16 race wins between the two veterans. This marks a remarkable comeback for both drivers, now 35 after they lost their F1 seats at the end of last season. Perez took some time off to reset and spend time with family following his Red Bull exit, while Bottas stayed in the paddock as Mercedes' reserve after leaving Sauber. Their experience will be absolutely vital in helping Cadillac find its footing, but even with strong drivers, the real challenge will be gelling with a brand new team and a pit wall that has never worked together before. At the Italian Grand Prix in Monza, Cadillac simulated a full race weekend with its operators. From their factory, they practiced operating a pit wall, running through free practice, qualifying, and even the race itself. But this weekend marks a major milestone. Stepping out of the simulation world, Sergio Perez will take Cadillac to the track for the very first time in a TPC car, which means a car that's at least 2 seasons old. Perez, speaking in California at Dodger Stadium during a season kickoff event, admitted, "Next week I'll be first in Charlotte and then in England to test in the simulator at headquarters, but then I plan to drive an F1. I have to start practicing to be ready for next year because my neck has lost tone and I need to recover full functionality to drive at my best." Although Cadillac hasn't confirmed anything publicly, reports suggest they've reached an agreement with Ferrari to use a 2023 SF20. Since Cadillac has no older cars of their own, securing a Ferrari is a massive move. This is highly unusual. Ferrari doesn't simply hand out cars, even to their own customer teams. The fact Cadillac pulled this off highlights just how deep their resources go. Of course, the SF23 has no correlation to Cadillac's 2026 car, which made the decision easier for Ferrari. Still, this test will give Cadillac the chance to finally get their pit wall, engineers and drivers working together in real-world conditions, ironing out processes before their own car arrives. And let's be clear, this isn't as simple as giving Checo a Ferrari for a day and ticking the box. The scale of Cadillac's task is enormous, and no one knows that better than their chief executive, Dan. Before I get into just how difficult Cadillac's journey really is, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to F1 Reversed so you don't miss any updates on Cadillac's entry into Formula One ahead of the 2026 season. Thanks a lot. The challenge ahead is so immense that Dan Towers himself has admitted that new F1 entrants like Cadillac are essentially building a ship while sailing it. Still, he insists the team will be ready for. Since the FIA formally approved Cadillac's bid in March, operations have shifted into overdrive, with every resource directed at ensuring they can be competitive from the start. Towers, working closely with team principal Graham Loden, was spotted at Monza giving updates. "We're pretty much on schedule," he explained. "We have good weeks and bad weeks because it's not linear progress, but overall, we feel good about where we are." What complicates matters further is Cadillac's setup. The team is split across 3 main bases, or 4 if you count the Cologne wind tunnel. They currently operate from 2 US facilities, plus a UK base at Silverstone, where the chassis is being designed. Towers revealed that Cadillac already has a 60% scale model in the Cologne wind tunnel, and just 2 weeks ago they onboarded 50 new staff members. "We are building a ship while we're sailing it," he admitted. From real estate to infrastructure to assembling resources, we're literally putting things into shipping containers to be ready for the race. It's all coming together as we speak, but building an F1-ready company takes time. Factories don't appear overnight, and Cadillac's American base in Fishers, Indianapolis, isn't finished yet. Team boss Graham Lowden explained that while the Indianapolis HQ nearly 500,000 square feet of brand new facilities will eventually serve as Cadillac's main hub, for now, operations will be coordinated from Silverstone. The Silverstone site handles logistics, aero design, and mechanical design, ensuring the 2026 car will be run from there until Fishers is complete. Lowden was clear: you can't build a factory, hire staff, install machines, and start producing F1 standard components within a year. That's aerospace-level quality. It just won't work that quickly. This means that while Cadillac will market itself as America's F1 team, the reality, at least for the debut season, will look very British, and that's perfectly understandable. As Lowden put it, building a world-class F1 operation is about more than location. It takes time, precision, and patience. Meanwhile, Cadillac has begun locking in sponsors for their first major deal comes with historic American bourbon distiller Jim Beam, who signed a multi-year partnership as the team's official spirits partner. Jim Beam branding will appear both on and off the car across the full F1 calendar. Considering drivers can't spray alcoholic champagne at certain Middle Eastern races, and most alcohol sponsors market zero alcohol products, it will be interesting to see how Cadillac balances that branding. Still, this is a strong start for a brand new team. The real prize, however, is landing a title sponsor. According to Sports Business Journal, Cadillac is asking between $55 and $70 million for naming rights in their inaugural season. With F1's global audience booming, especially in the US, it's only a matter of time before a major brand steps in. So are you excited to see Checo back in an F1 car next week? And who do you think Cadillac will bring on board as their title sponsor? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And until next time, drive safe and bye for now. But while the buzz around Cadillac's driver lineup and first track test is grabbing headlines, the real story lies in the immense challenge of becoming a brand new Formula One team. History shows us that joining the grid isn't just about showing up, it's about surviving, adapting, and proving you belong. Just ask Haas, who despite entering the sport with Ferrari backing and strong partnerships, struggled for years to cement their place. Or look back further at teams like Toyota, who invested billions but never claimed a single win. Cadillac knows this all too well, and they're determined to avoid becoming another cautionary tale. The difference? Resources and time. Unlike many past entries, Cadillac has the muscle of General Motors behind them, a global powerhouse with the funds, technology, and manufacturing expertise to give them a real shot. And with Formula One's 2026 regulation overhaul looming, the timing, that's why their dual-base setup, American headquarters in Indianapolis and European hub in Silverstone, could be key. They'll market themselves as America's team, but operate with the technical expertise and culture of F1's traditional home in the UK. That balance could make them unique, but it could also create challenges if not managed carefully. One thing is certain: the spotlight will be on them from day one. Every mistake will be magnified, every decision scrutinized, and every race performance compared to the rest of the grid. But that's the beauty of Formula One. Pressure either makes diamonds, or it breaks you. Cadillac is betting big that they'll